Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. Two members of the Washoe County Sheriff's Office are turning off their sirens to ride bikes instead. Their trek will take them down the East Coast, and it's all to raise awareness for fallen officers. Emily Pasillo spoke with them today, and she joins us now. Emily?
That's right. Mark Bello and Corey Solferino have been participating in the Police Unity Tour for 12 years now. Thousands of officers from around the world, from around the nation and some international as well, come together to ride their bikes from New Jersey to the Washington Memorial.
Today we are out here for one last training ride before we pack our bikes up and ship them back east.
Next week is the 20th annual Police Unity Tour. Thousands of officers nationwide raise awareness for policemen who lost their lives on duty. These two Washoe County officers will be biking from New Jersey down to the Washington Memorial.
We have back-to-back 100-mile days in the middle of the 4-day journey. So you're on the bike about 7 to 8 hours a day, and that can get tough on the saddle.
Bello and Solferino joined this tour 12 years ago when one of their own fellow officers was killed while responding to an armed robbery.
Our first ride was that much more special because we got to put one of our own on that wall. Every year there's a different story, there's a different officer, there's different families, there's different emotions. It's something that I'll never miss for the rest of my life.
In order to participate, they had to raise $1,800 to cover food, hotel, and travel costs. The rest gets donated to the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund. Last year, they donated $1.7 million.
It's actually an amazing experience to be able to listen to the stories of fellow officers across the country, why it's important to them to participate in the tour, who they've touched, and who they've raised money for.
This course will be between 325 and 375 miles long. At the end, they will greet the families with a bracelet that has their lost loved one's name on it.
As you go across the country, a lot of these officers died being heroes. They died protecting and preserving our way of life, and it's just a small token of our appreciation in order to give back to them and their families what they did for us.
Bello and Solferino leave on the 6th, and the tour is from the 9th through the 12th. Tomorrow, city officials will be pairing up with local law enforcement to light the Reno Arch blue. This is for recognition of National Law Enforcement Memorial Month. Head over to mynews4.com for all the details on the tour and tomorrow's arch lighting. Melissa?
All right, thanks for that. Well, a high-stakes